The year is 2024, and America stands at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in our history. The decisions made in the upcoming election will reverberate for generations to come, shaping the future of our nation in profound ways. We face a myriad of challenges, a changing climate, economic uncertainty, and deep social divisions that threaten to tear us apart. Our next leader must navigate these turbulent waters with wisdom, courage, and a clear vision for the future, addressing these issues head-on. But how do we choose the right captain for this ship of state? How do we ensure that our choice reflects our values and aspirations? How do we cut through the noise and the spin to understand what each candidate truly stands for, beyond the polished speeches and campaign promises? It's tempting to rely on sound bites and social media posts, but those often offer a distorted view of reality, obscuring the true substance of the candidates' platforms. This election demands more from us. It requires us to be more engaged, more informed, and more discerning than ever before. We must engage in a deeper dive, examining the candidates' stances on the issues that matter most to us, from healthcare and education to climate change and economic policy. We need to understand their values, their priorities, and their plans for tackling the challenges ahead, ensuring they align with our vision for the future. Only then can we make an informed decision about who is best equipped to lead our nation, guiding us through these uncertain times. This essay aims to be your guide through this critical process, helping you navigate the complexities of the election. We'll delve into the procon.org comparison chart, a valuable resource that lays out each candidate's stance on a range of key issues, providing clarity amidst the chaos. By examining these positions side by side, we can gain a clearer understanding of the choices before us, making it easier to see where each candidate truly stands. Remember, the future of our nation is at stake. Let's choose wisely for ourselves and for the generations to come. In the age of information overload, it can be difficult to separate fact from fiction. With so much data coming at us from all directions, it's easy to feel lost and unsure of what to believe. Political campaigns are often awash in rhetoric and promises, leaving voters feeling overwhelmed and confused. The noise can be deafening and the truth can get buried under layers of spin and propaganda. That's where procon.org S comparison chart comes in. This tool is designed to cut through the clutter and provide clear, unbiased information. Think of it as a political life raft in a sea of misinformation. It helps you stay afloat and navigate the turbulent waters of political discourse. This invaluable tool presents a side-by-side comparison of each candidate's stance on a wide range of issues, from healthcare and the economy to immigration and climate change. It covers the topics that matter most to you and your community. No more digging through campaign websites or deciphering cryptic tweets. The comparison chart saves you time and effort by consolidating all the essential information in one place. The information is laid out in a clear, concise, and easily digestible format. You don't need to be a political expert to understand where each candidate stands. But this chart is more than just a list of bullet points. It goes beyond the surface to provide a deeper understanding of each candidate's policies. It provides links to each candidate's full statements on each issue, allowing you to delve deeper and understand the nuances of their positions. You can explore their detailed plans and proposals. You can see their reasoning, their evidence, and their proposed solutions. This transparency helps you make a more informed decision. This level of detail is crucial for making an informed decision. It empowers you to go beyond the headlines and sound bites. It's easy to cherry-pick quotes or focus on single-issue voting, but true understanding requires a broader perspective. The comparison chart encourages you to consider the full spectrum of issues. The procon.org chart empowers you to be an informed and engaged citizen, equipped with the knowledge to make choices that align with your values. It gives you the confidence to participate in the democratic process. So buckle up, dear reader. Prepare yourself for the journey ahead. We're about to embark on a journey through the political landscape, armed with the tools to navigate the complexities of the 2024 election. With procon.org S comparison chart, you're ready to make informed choices and contribute to the future of our democracy. Few issues are as deeply personal and politically charged as healthcare. Should it be a fundamental right guaranteed to all citizens, or a privilege reserved for those who can afford it? The 2024 candidates offer starkly different visions for the future of American healthcare, with profound implications for millions. Some candidates champion a single-payer system, arguing that healthcare is a human right and that the government should ensure access for all. They point to the successes of universal healthcare systems in other developed nations, citing lower costs and better overall health outcomes. Others advocate for market-based solutions, arguing that competition and choice will drive down costs and improve quality. They support expanding private insurance options and empowering consumers to make their own healthcare decisions. Still, others propose a hybrid approach, seeking to build upon the Affordable Care Act while addressing its shortcomings. They advocate for a public option, allowing individuals to buy into a government-run insurance plan, while maintaining private insurance for those who prefer it. The choices we make in 2024 will have a lasting impact on the health and well-being of our nation. Will we prioritize access, affordability, or a combination of both? The answer lies in the hands of the voters. Section 4. The economy, jobs, growth, and the American dream. The economy is always a top concern for voters, and 2024 is no exception. As we approach the election, the economic policies proposed by candidates are under intense scrutiny. Americans are grappling with rising costs of living, stagnant wages, and economic uncertainty. The price of everyday essentials continues to climb, putting a strain on household budgets. The candidates offer a range of solutions, from tax cuts and deregulation to increased government spending and investments in infrastructure. Each proposal aims to address the economic challenges faced by the nation. Some candidates champion trickle-down economics, arguing that tax cuts for corporations and the wealthy will stimulate economic growth, leading to job creation and higher wages for all. They believe that a thriving business sector will benefit everyone. They point to historical examples of economic expansion following tax cuts, arguing that this approach has a proven track record of success. The economic booms of the past are often cited as evidence of this strategy's effectiveness. Others advocate for a more interventionist approach, arguing that the government has a role to play in creating jobs, supporting small businesses, and investing in education and training programs. They emphasize the importance of a skilled workforce in driving economic growth. They point to the success of New Deal programs during the Great Depression, arguing that government spending can help to lift the economy out of recession. These programs are seen as a blueprint for modern economic recovery efforts. Still, others focus on issues like trade policy, arguing that unfair trade deals have led to job losses in the manufacturing sector. They believe that protecting domestic industries is crucial for economic stability. They advocate for renegotiating trade agreements and imposing tariffs on goods from countries that engage in unfair trade practices. This approach aims to level the playing field for American workers and businesses. The 2024 election presents a choice between competing economic visions. Voters must decide which path they believe will lead to a more prosperous future. Will we prioritize growth, equity, or a combination of both? The direction we choose will shape the economic landscape for years to come. The answer will have a profound impact on the lives of millions of Americans striving to achieve the American dream. The stakes are high, and the decisions made in this election will resonate through generations. Section 5. Immigration: building walls or building bridges. Few issues are as emotionally charged and politically divisive as immigration. The 2024 candidates offer starkly different visions for America's role in the world and how we should address the challenges posed by immigration. Some candidates advocate for stricter border security, arguing that we must secure our borders before addressing any other immigration reforms. They support increased funding for border patrol agents, physical barriers, and stricter enforcement of immigration laws. Others call for comprehensive immigration reform, arguing that we need a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants already living in the United States. They support streamlining the legal immigration process, addressing the root causes of migration from Central America, and providing a path to legal status for dreamers. Still, others advocate for a more humanitarian approach, focusing on the plight of refugees and asylum seekers fleeing violence and persecution. They support increasing the number of refugees admitted to the United States, providing aid to countries struggling to cope with large numbers of refugees, and addressing the root causes of forced migration. The 2024 election presents a choice between building walls or building bridges. Will we embrace our history as a nation of immigrants or turn our backs on those seeking a better life? The answer will have profound implications for the future of our nation. Section 6. Climate change. Ignoring the science or embracing the future. Climate change is no longer a distant threat, it's a present reality. From devastating wildfires and hurricanes to rising sea levels and extreme weather events, the impacts of climate change are being felt around the world. The 2024 candidates offer vastly different approaches to addressing this global crisis. Some candidates deny the science of climate change, dismissing it as a hoax or a natural cycle. They oppose any government action to address climate change, arguing that it would harm the economy and infringe on individual liberty. Others acknowledge the reality of climate change but believe that market-based solutions are the best approach. They support investing in clean energy technologies, promoting energy efficiency, and putting a price on carbon emissions. Still, others argue that climate change is an existential threat that requires bold and immediate action. They support transitioning to 100% renewable energy, investing in green infrastructure, and rejoining international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord. The 2024 election presents a stark choice between ignoring the science or embracing the future. Will we be remembered as the generation that averted climate catastrophe, or the one that failed to act in time? The choice is ours.